Hey everyone, I got your energy check for June 9, 2023. Thank you so much for tuning in to my channel for that extended look of the mini reading that I posted those other platforms. If you were here from any one of those, welcome over. I'm so happy to have resonated with you. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are already a YouTube subscriber, welcome back. Thank you all for your continued love and support. That number is growing again, so thank y'all so much. I am back and y'all are back, so this is very good, and I appreciate every single one of you for giving me the opportunity to help guide and offer you hopefully some advice in a situation you may be experiencing. This is all based on our energetic currency, so all of your likes, your follows, your shares, your comments, that helps me to pick up on a situation you may be experiencing. So if you are brand new, welcome to my channel. My name is Cody. I am your hippie gypsy reader. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you like the vibe. That like button costs nothing, and that is a great way for us to exchange energy. And that helps my channel to grow. And I thank y'all so much for helping me. That is energetic currency, and I thank y'all. We're going to jump right in here in just a second. If you're curious about that mini reading and you haven't seen it, my links are in the bio on a link tree, and you can check out that mini reading. It's a quick 3-minute video, 3 different platforms offer you a different variation. If you're not up to speed on certain ones, you can go look at others. Show you how the cards come on the table, my initial reaction. If you're not curious, don't worry. I go back over everything before I throw out more clarifiers, run out some advice from the bottom of the deck, and then close with some oracle for you all for today. If it happens to be your birthday today on June 9th, happy birthday. Hope you have a beautiful Friday birthday. If you find this reading resonates with you on any other day, it was meant to find you and it was meant to help you, and I am grateful and truly honored for that opportunity. Everything is in that description box, as well as that link tree to be able to help you find me for a personal one-on-one reading if you are interested. Those have been going really well. If you've reached out to me for a one-on-one reading, and I have done so, thank you so much. I very much am enjoying connecting with you guys through a live video chat. It's been really, really cool. Thank y'all so much. All right, let's get started. Justice card for today. Could be dealing with a Libra. You've got a cause and effect issue going on. So something is being karmically balanced for you guys. So it's a bit of that karmic justice happening. For others of you, you could quite literally be going through something with the justice system where you are in some sort of a legal dispute. Maybe you're going through a divorce. For some of you, I do say that because the Ten of Swords is out here and it says very clearly down there, divorce agreement. Divorce certificate is what it says. Let me just put my glasses on and stop pretending like I can read without them. We've got the 8 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles to accompany this 10 of Swords. So the 8 of Pentacles talks about a lot of hard work, effort, learning, right? So you could be learning a lot and putting a lot of effort into figuring things out based on this backstabbing, betrayal, this complete and total ruin, right? This 10 of Swords is the end of a long, hard fought battle, and you're feeling like it's just kind of done. At the end of that battle, though, when you walk out that door, the world starts over again, right? That's kind of like a brand new beginning. We've got the 5 of Pentacles talking about either a financial shift or somebody feels like they've been kind of left out in the cold, whether this be you, whether this be your person. Somebody definitely is experiencing some sort of a financial shift, having to kind of figure things out now, having to kind of learn how to do things. Maybe you're figuring out how to bring in more income. You could be learning a lot about this situation to be able to figure out why things have ended in a breakup, or to figure out how to apply these lessons going forward. We've got multiple choices and options about all this fighting, this debating, right? A lot of this energy of somebody just kind of coming in and just kind of debating with you, right? So there's been so many choices and decisions on how to best fight for your best efforts, right? On how to best fight for what you believe in. So I do feel you're rounding the curve here with the Knight of Pentacles showing up, talking about putting in hard work and effort. It's going to be long, right? This is a very long, slow moving energy, super slow moving energy. So that is really somebody kind of being very, very stubborn, possibly also about some sort of a realized truth, which has pushed you into an energy of all this fighting and arguments, right? Here comes the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords with the 5 of Wands. Debates lead to arguments, right? If we can't figure it out and we can't figure out how to work with each other, maybe somebody's being way too stubborn with their energy and not willing to understand things clearly, to make clear choices. So it leads to all of this fighting and arguments, right? So here comes all the spirituality after this, right? So somebody's being pushed very hard from your guides into some sort of a spiritual awakening. You're pushing yourself into the spiritual awakening, Six of Swords. You're moving into a healing journey. This is more of an independent type of energy as well, because I do feel like somebody's kind of maybe going in alone now. And I feel like you're really heavily relying on your spirituality and kind of getting back in touch with your guides, especially to help you to find your grounding in this situation, because all things start with source. All things start with source from within. And then you start to rebuild your heart around that. And then you start to rebuild your soul around that. And then you start to rebuild your life around that. So, wow, my ear just started ringing. So you start to look within again, right? All of this dismay, all of this arguing, this fighting, these reasons for debating and trying to, the stubborn energy of all this truth and arguments and fights over money and what have you has pushed you heavily into an energy of just having to just go process everything and go on a healing journey. Especially with the Hermit card showing up. That's somebody who is definitely looking through a spiritual awakening after the High Priestess, right? You're kind of maybe really jolted in to your spiritual connections here because of all of this, all of the issues, all of the problems here, right? Okay. Interesting how the Five of Swords is near the Six of Swords. Six of Swords was under... Five of Swords on top. I do this. I apologize. Bear with me. Got it. And here we have secrets revealed, like hidden intentions. This puts you in an energy of being at a mental crossroads. This is a very difficult decision that you're having to make here, right? But I have a lot of confidence in you figuring things out, successfully accomplishing the closing of old cycles. But it's going to take a shift in your finances. It's going to take a hit to your pocketbook. I'm seeing here just a little bit, right? Something from the past definitely needs to be healed in order for you to push ahead into your new plan, into your new rewards, recognition, all of that energy where you're going to have to restructure things basically and kind of figure things out. I feel like you're getting a lot of support. Here comes the Queen of Cups, or it's Queen of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords. This is either a rivalry here of some sort of issue that you have pushed into maybe a legal dispute because of a rivalry. For others of you, this is just that karmic balance, and this energy supports this energy, because I feel like you're just kind of getting a lot of support for using your head over your heart, and you're taking this opportunity to apply these lessons to your future, to your soul's guidance, right? Don't be too stuck in your head. This is leading you to a fear of being in mental entrapment here, right? And this will put you in an energy of being stuck. So you do want to watch that overthinking energy. Don't be too distracted by a lot of input. You want to really center yourself and quiet your surroundings to hear from your spirit guides. When we get too many options and choices on how to best to figure things out, right? You get all of this like competition on what needs to happen. All this competition on what kind of work needs to go in. And this puts you further back. This stagnates any type of successful triumph you're going to have. And you're more so in this fighting energy where you're trying to fight the spirituality coming through, trying to help guide you, right? You really need to kind of quiet yourself and move off individually to get connection, to be able to really kind of quiet your environment to hear the best guidance, really and truly. I know we love our groups and our friends and our families, and they mean well. But I tell you what, when you have too many people in your ear talking about too many different things, it's really hard to think straight. It's really hard to think straight. And your guides don't have a voice when there are so many other voices, because they are inside. They are inside from you. So look at this, holding on to people, places, issues. We have some sort of a judgment call. This is an awakening, right? You're getting some sort of maybe a reconciliation. Here comes the King of Pentacles. So you have this big plan here to go on this healing journey. Six of Swords again, which is going to push you into this energy. Look at this, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, because of a decision here to move on from this energy. The 5 of Cups, 8 of Cups, right? Let's get to the clarifiers. I'm really curious what they have to say, because this is, once again, a hell of a story. Let's see what the clarifiers have to say. So I'm going to run out 3 clarifiers each for the 8 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, and then that Justice. And then we'll hit the advice from the bottom of the deck. As I'm going through and shuffling these, our guides are going to put them in the exact right order for us that we need. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Guardians. Let me please. Okay, they're ready. They're getting difficult. They're ready to shuffle. Please tell me about the 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, and then that Justice card, please, Universe. Tell me, please, about this 8 of Pentacles. more. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So I have a lot of financial independence coming out here. This could be somebody who's maternal. I feel like you're getting a lot of support, possibly. Four of Pentacles. All these pentacles. And then the Tower. There's that ending. So something here was being held on to. Maybe somebody was trying to hold on to a lot of wealth and luxury. Maybe they overspent a little bit, and they maybe have done poorly with their finances here, and it's caused a Tower moment. Okay, so I have this energy of somebody just kind of like learning and figuring out how to kind of redo something. Maybe somebody overspent in a situation, and they've kind of got themselves in a legal dispute because of it. Okay, tell me about the Ten of Swords. Oh, immediately. Six of Pentacles is face up. Three of Pentacles. Look at all this work. Five of Swords. Okay. So there's been a lot of fighting and arguments based on the equality of everybody collaborating together, right? I feel like this has just been a real battle on getting the fairness about us working together to build something together. There's been this huge fight and debate on how that should have been handled. And it's caused a legal dispute. Oh my goodness. This is a very clear story. Okay, the Ten of Wands reversed. And we're offloading our responsibilities, right? Which is kind of just putting you in an energy of things being shifted. Oh, Ace of Swords wanted to flip over. So this is kind of a lack of communication, right? We weren't really clearly communicating about our finances very clearly. And this has caused this energy of having to take on too much responsibility for another energy. And this other energy is having to kind of foot the bill, right? So we have this kind of, we got this letting go. Ten of Wands means I'm letting go of this. I'm letting go of this frustration, this confusion, this misinformation that's caused me to push me into this financial ruin, right? Give me one more, please. What a clear story that came out. I'm thinking I should just go into the clarifier so I don't go on this. Give me one more. What was it trying to do? The King of Pentacles, a big plan, right? This is a big business plan, and it just kind of like fell apart. Yeah, we've got the Fool card that came out. This is a lack of commitment, carelessness, right? Carelessness. But interestingly, it's also a new beginning. It's a new beginning. You got to kind of start over somewhere. And that's that energy of just kind of wiping the slate clean. This is about putting new possibilities, kind of taking that leap of faith and being very spontaneous. For others of you, this was that foolish, spontaneous, destructive energy that really kind of puts you in a state of financial ruin for some of you, right? Tell me about the Justice card. Oh, wow. Let's talk about that Justice. What is this karmic balance? Queen of Cups. A third Queen on the board, Nine of Cups, and that Three of Wands. So I do feel, right, like you're really being more so supportive towards your wish fulfillment. And this is a very independent wish fulfillment, right? What do I need to make sure that I'm going to be okay? Because we've got this Three of Wands energy about moving on, moving forward. Could quite literally be traveling away, right? But this is about growth and freedom. And that ability to kind of take that adventure into your own hands to rebuild it to whatever it needs to be, right? From going from the Three of Pentacles over here to the Three of Wands, it's kind of like, I'm going to go ahead and let this go. This is not suited for me. This is not suited for my situation or what I'm trying to build, right? You had big plans with that King of Pentacles trying to pop out. Yeah, Moon card, Empress, Two of Cups, Two of Wands, King of Cups. Star card, Hermit. Yep. Three of Cups, Hierophant, Six of Swords, Temperance. Okay. The usual. So some sort of secrets being revealed has pushed you into an energy of focusing on self, right? You have to be focused on self at this time. Some sort of a partnership or union here. This Two of Cups to the Two of Wands has pushed you to kind of deciding whether you're going to stay or go. This is a choice decision that you're moving into, right? But you're being emotionally mature about this, right? You're trying to be very, very balanced with all this chaos going around you because the star is the prize. This is the prize. Your hopes, your dreams coming true. For some of you, this is about being in a spotlight type of energy. It's literally like star, but it's optimism, it's spiritual connection, it's positivity, it's healing. I mean, it's all gorgeous, gorgeous energy that we love to just bask and bathe in, right? Especially with the Hermit coming out right beneath it. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, we have Taurus, Virgo. But yeah, spiritual enlightenment, moving on to calmer waters. Interesting, because over here, what do we have? Spirit always does this. And then over here with the moon, right? Spirit always does this for me. I don't know if y'all are some of my followers that watch my readings quite often. Look at this. Hermit, Six of Swords. Who's over here? Who came out together? Hermit, Six of Swords. Hermit and Six of Swords. We have a very defined answer here. This is the push. This is a push to you looking within, finding that inner strength, looking through a very strong scope of introspection as far as our contractual agreements. What do you agree to give yourself to? What do you want out of life for yourself? And who is going to really line up with that spiritually and divinely? Okay, and these are the connections that do not touch surface, superficial things like, those sick, just beauty and exterior superficialities, money, things like that. Those are things that don't align. Those things they don't even matter. Those things really, in the long scheme of things, they don't matter. But once you're in line with your spiritual path and everything starts to flow the way universe wants you to, all that other stuff comes in. It all comes in and lines up for you. It absolutely does. Absolutely does. Because here, the Temperance, right? Being very patient, being very balanced, and making sure to take these lessons and applying them so that you can use this in your future plan, so that you can possibly maybe even help guide somebody else. And that is going to be rewarding in the long run spiritually, right? Spirit rewards those who help others. Whenever we're giving of ourselves, that opens up alignments for our law of attraction to really kind of flow in, to allow things to come to us. The more we give of ourselves, the more we get back, right? This is kind of an energy flow sort of deal, but you have to first heal thyself. Heal thyself, physician, and then you'll be able to open big doors based on something that you have planned. But I do feel like somebody maybe has been a little bit careless and a little bit reckless, and it's put you in an energy of having to kind of pick yourself up by the bootstraps and kind of rebuild because of maybe an overspending energy. Maybe somebody was just kind of maybe overspending. And it doesn't always have to just be about currency. It can also be about energy. If somebody's like investing all of their time and their energy into something else that is not put towards the plan, then it leaves one person kind of footing all of the effort. And then the other person is just kind of along for the ride. You're basically a dependent at that point. You're not even, contributing. You're a dependent. So it's about meshing and coming together to make the ultimate plan happen. And it starts with source. It starts with your inner guidance. It starts with your angel guides, God, angels, whatever you want to call them, whatever you want to call it, but it comes from source first. Source first. And I do point from within because it is within you. Okay. You have that power inside of you. Let us look. As I just said, power. Let's see. This one has not been talking to me. I just want to see if you want to talk today. Personal power. Any messages of almost personal power from my beautiful collective? Anything? Bottom of the deck. I can change my thoughts. Right? That's about not getting overwhelmed in your thinking, right? You don't want to get overthinking because then, like I said, with all of the distractions and all of the information, everybody bringing you opinions, it's not, they mean well, but in the long run, it's really not helpful. It's really not, because you're just being overwhelmed and inundated. You will ask for advice if you need it, but whenever you start to talk about your situation, people start to have advice and guidance and everybody wants to help and they mean well, honestly, but you have to be very selective about the information you're receiving because it's easy to get overwhelmed. Right? You're going to have so many options and choices on what to do. It's going to just inundate you with so much conversation. It's going to leave you stuck, feeling like you are just stuck. You're slow moving and you can't see straight. You can't make clear decisions. And then you're just fighting, trying to push on. Right? So your advice here, High Priestess, Hermit, Six of Swords, individuality. Go on a healing journey to take care of self, to go ahead and process, to put everything in perspective so that you can see clearly and hear the messages your guides have for you to help you to rebuild exactly how you need to be. And also to help you in those future decision-making energies. Whenever somebody approaches you again with more of promises of, hey, I can tag along, I can help, I can do this, I can do that. It'll put you in an energy of really kind of vetting people more carefully as far as allowing currency flow, energy currency flow. All right, let's just jump into some wisdom. We're going to jump into some wisdom, and then I'm fairly certain Soul's Guidance will have something to say. Bottom of the deck, Treasure Island. Ooh, right under that is Higher Power. Light is bright. Higher Power, right? I'm telling you, go within. Treasure Island, here and now, and why? Why did we do that? Oh my goodness, look what I did. 31 and 32. Okay, so that's a kind of a little sidebar message in numerology that you're on the right path. All right, you're on the right path. Fear not, you're in progression, okay? I love when they do that. In a row, duplications. Man, they're so good. All right, 31. 31, straight to it. Thank you, universe. Why? Why? Sometimes subconsciously denying the truth may drive you towards a specific outcome that actually aligns with an internal hidden and with an intention hidden from your awareness. For example, you may not want to be prominent in your profession, but your desire is not really about sharing your talents, but about making yourself feel better. Because fame would cause people to admire and approve of you. Or you may want to reunite with a partner who rejected you because you believe that your love continues to be strong, but deep down what you really desire is to have the last word with that person, right? So this is about understanding your true intentions about what you are trying to pursue, right? Getting down to the nitty gritty and understanding the true core feelings of why. Why are you feeling this way? Why are you wanting to do this? This is an introduction into your shadow work. A lot of people out there will help guide you through your shadow work. There are booklets. It's a process, and it will almost always lead you into a dark night of the soul, which is absolutely necessary, unfortunately, for you to progress. It's a healing journey. Healing is hard. It's tough. It hurts a lot. This is why a lot of people don't do it. This is why a lot of people like to just sit and just hide and, mask and avert, and, a lot of sweeping and a lot of rug hiding is going on. But whenever you get down to the nitty gritty and you figure out the whys, the core why of why you make the decisions you make, why you feel the way you feel, and not just mask it with something that sounds good, get down to the core of it and figure out where it's coming from. What is this need? There goes my right ear. What is this need that you're kind of feeling like you're wanting in your life? Okay. Now is the time for the deep soul searching of the why that drives your choices. What you uncover will set you free and bring you even closer to the happiness that you seek. Shadow work is hard. It is hard. But oh, the rewards of the release of the things that we hide from people that we don't want them to know. Releasing that pain, releasing those fears, and releasing those boundaries that we put up has put you in an energy of being limitless and being able to accomplish what you want. This brings you into an energy of true manifestations because you're living in your true authentic self. And that is a place you can truly manifest from and be an ultimate creator. Okay. I may be speaking in riddles for some of you, and I apologize, but once you start looking into shadow work, dark night of the soul, go out on your favorite and type that in, see if you can come up with somebody who will help you kind of figure that out. It's kind of a channeled message. I am about to also do a deep dive, as I have been shoved into a path of needing to understand what is going on. 32, here and now. I was like, oh, thank you for taking me right back. I closed the book. Silly. My guys were right back where you were. Humility is called for now, as grace is an unearned gift. You didn't gain this by your own desires or actions. To be who you need to be, you can no longer do what you did. So shed those old energies. Dr. Joe Dispenza, look him up also. Great manifestation, law of attraction, information source. Talks about how you cannot change your personality without changing your personal reality, right? You have to change every single thing around you if you want to change self. Because you cannot keep living in the same life expecting different results, right? Isn't that a definition that we're all familiar with? So, to be who you need to be, you can no longer do what you did. In a way, you have to hit rock bottom. And what is required now is nothing less than a total surrender. Then you will be blessed, okay? You will be blessed. And this is really asking you to look in that energy of the here and now. Holy crow, I read the blessed one. Oh, and that one's right here. Interesting. I swear, I think I need a... 22. I read 22 instead of 32. What's wrong with my eyes? Oh, that's a really long one. So here and now, I feel like that was a side message. We're going to go ahead and stick that on the bottom instead of Treasure Island because it's underneath. Here and now. Okay, so whenever you find your mind drifting into the past, wondering if things could have been or should have been better, or whenever you find yourself longing for the good old days, right? We all do that. You leak power. You're giving away your power. You're giving away your energy source, that precious currency of your energy. You're giving it away. The same is true of looking too far ahead and hoping for the future, that it'll provide you with certainty, right? So driven by ambition, you may wander too long in a place with no substance and forget that you are here today. Today, here and now, you are here. You are here in the present. So we mentally give ourselves away when we are not focused on the current situation. Your past and future, they're illusions. They're merely illusions of what could be, what has been. Okay, you're disconnecting from your inherent power to manifest your reality with true substance whenever you let go of this power, right? Neither past nor future can give you what you need. Now is all that counts. Okay, come back from those eternities and be here now. All will be well, and the miracles will appear as if by magic in the perfect timing of spirit. Okay, so we have to let go of those connections where we feel so deeply connected to just sit in the energy of then and wonder about the energy of tomorrow or down the road, right? This is time-wasting energy. You might as well be sitting on TikTok all day, flipping your thumb. All day long, all day long, all day long. It's the same energy as we put into imagination and remembering. Those are our only two forms of mental suffering because this is the greatest supercomputer you possess. Everyone possesses. It's the greatest supercomputer in the entire world. This is why everybody wants a piece of it. Sidebar message. This is why everyone wants a piece of it, because you possess the power in your mind. And when you give it away, you're taking away from your current situation. You're taking away from your true power. All right. All right. Let me see what our soul's guidance, if there's any little punctuation we're going to put on the end of the reading. Apparently, patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. You know, we're meant to experience situations. We can't sit there and kick ourselves over what we did, and we can't sit there and long for days of things we did. You have to be patient and understanding that everything happens in divine order, and this will help you be present in the moment. This is about being patient, understanding this. Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason, okay? So every single connection that we have is for a reason, and you may not know it, but it is absolutely supposed to help you in some way, shape, or form, whether it be a brief encounter or a lifelong connection, but we're consistently learning from these connections, okay? Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. You are never alone. You are never alone. Remember, I was telling you earlier in the reading about quieting your mind and sitting with source and spirit, because they want to communicate with you. They have messages and downloads for you. And this is not, you know, a time to take you into the memories and, you know, that's your ego self. That's your ego self. You're overthinking. You have to quiet that part down so that you can get in connection with your spirit guides and source, so they can give you these messages and downloads to help you in your future. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life, right? It's easy to get bogged down, especially if you're being overstimulated by media, music, you know, things where you go through these purging moments. You know, it's important, absolutely, to go through your emotions and feel those things, but it's also important to let that go and to go ahead and move into an energy of going ahead to focus on the lighter side of life. To choose happiness. Happiness is a choice after you're able to successfully purge all the emotions that allow you to block things coming in. So once you let that go, it's like the clearing of the sun after a storm, right? It feels so good. Everything smells good. It looks clearer, right? Go ahead and have that cleanse and purge, and then get into your joy, get into your happiness. Focus on your spirit guides and yourself. Maybe reconnect with your friend groups and really kind of help them push you into an energy of being more patient. All right, my beautiful collective, I feel like that was your reading for today. I hope this helped and resonated in some way. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. That like button is a beautiful way for us to exchange energy. It costs nothing and it helps me so very much, and I appreciate it. All of your love in the comment section, I'm appreciating all that too. Thank y'all so much. I want you to look in that description box if you want to get a hold of me for a personal reading. It is in my bio. I put all the decks that I use if you want to go out to your favorite search browser and look them up. They're beautiful. They're available for purchase as well. I hope you all have a beautiful day. I'm wishing you all love, light, abundance, and positive vibes. I'll see you soon.